Hey guys, how's it going? So in this video we're going to be talking about Greenpower Motors earnings report. Since nobody is covering the earnings report, I think I should cover it. It's not super impressive. It's kind of, lackluster, but it's a growing company and they just got $35 million of cash. So, hold on. Let me just pull up SEDAR because I like to do the SEDAR too. But yeah, hold on. I guess if you guys are really interested in this company, you should definitely read this internal financial statement. I will click on it later, but for now, let's just read over the earnings report. So let's just look from a charting perspective. So the stock is starting the downtrend. Volume was very weak today compared to the rest of the other days. I think moving forward, there's going to be very little interest in the stock. Not until it pulls back significantly before you might see a bounce. But I think that this stock is probably going to pull back to around 10 Canadian dollars. At that point, I would say, it's more of a buying opportunity than it is now. But that's just my opinion and not financial advice, and I don't know for sure if that'll happen, but that's what I'm gonna aim for. If I see this thing go back to 10 Canadian dollars, I might buy some, but that is my plan moving forward. Anyways, let's talk about the earnings report. So they reported revenues of $2.27 million, generating a gross profit of 27.2%. Deliveries EV stars to green commuters, provide lease financing. Antelope Value deposit 8 EV stars for new micro transit service. So let's just call it 18 EV stars delivered. So if we take $2.27 million to 27000 divided by 18. Each EV star they sell is about $126,000. Not bad, I guess. I don't really have too much to say about that. Take it for what it is. If the company can ramp up to 1,000 or 100,000 cars, or even 1,000 cars per quarter, then yes, the revenue generation would be awesome. But that requires a lot of money and a lot of work and a lot of upgrade to their facility. And I just don't know if that'll be the scenario. We'll see what happens. We'll see how they can execute with that $35 million they received just not too long ago for listing on the NASDAQ. So yeah, anyways, let's look at the earnings report on SEDAR. Hey, I didn't have to enter in any code or anything. So let me just zoom in for you guys so you guys can see a little better. Cash position of $310,000. Total assets remain the same. 14. Total liabilities is the same, giving them a negative shareholder equity, but they are getting $35 million or 37 million US dollars soon. So their shareholder equity would probably be, roughly 32 million US dollars. And if they convert some of their debt, because they have loans payable to related parties, warrant liabilities. Where's the convertible notes? Permissible notes of $331,000. Convertible debentures. Here it is. $3 million. So if they got this converted, the stock price would the liabilities would go down and the asset will go up. We'll give you $40 million at least shareholder equity. Revenues of $2 million. Gross profit of $618,000. Their total expenses it's not that bad. They still lost a little bit of money. They lost about $1.4 million, but some of that could be in share-based compensation, which you can take out, and depreciation You could also take out depreciation and share base. So, they lost roughly $1.3 million, which isn't too bad. But, it's not like the earnings is impressive or anything. This company is literally run off of news. News will probably pop the stock. Like if they came out and say, oh, we partnered up with some big manufacturer or something, or some kind of big news, then I think the stock will take off. But besides that, I think that the stock will probably downtrend. So definitely be careful about buying this. This is just my gut feeling, but I don't think this video is going to do very well. I think a lot of investors lost interest in Greenpower Motor after the reverse split. Seeing the price at $25 or seeing the price at $20 US probably doesn't make people very interested in the company, simply because they used to seeing it at like $1 or $2. Now it's like $20, and it's just so hard to stay interested in a company that is trading so much higher than what the share price used to be. And most retail investors probably don't look at the amount of shares the company has or the market cap. All they look at is the share price. Unfortunately, that's the reality of retail investors. Even if I preach that market cap is the most important aspect of a company and that's what people should be focusing on, not the share price, it's very hard to ignore the share price. People like to look at the share price. Like, for example, when Tesla and Apple had the reverse split today, the stock split today, the stock skyrocketed because the stock looked like it was on sale. Like, look at that. And it's up to, after hours, already up another $16.43. Elon Musk is probably like so happy right now. Tesla is becoming the new Facebook. Like, they literally are becoming the new Facebook right now. It's insane. It's insane in the membrane. But there's so much money in this world that it's ridiculous. I just think it's ridiculous. But I think Greenpower Motor is probably the interest has probably died down because of the reverse split. But that's just my opinion. We'll see what happens in the coming days, coming weeks. Definitely keep you guys updated on it. Solo is down 3 cents after hours. Management really needs to do better PR. They need to do better PR because I feel like this company is really undervalued. It's just it needs proper PR to get propped up. That's just my opinion. And management's just been doing a poor job when it comes to the PR. And that's just the reality of it. And I mean, it sucks. But hopefully one day, they learn their lesson and they come out with some proper PR. Hopefully. Workhorse had some really nice PR today. And I think that 2021 will be the Workhorse year. I mean, there's also the stock market crash to worry about. But still, I think 2021 will be the big year for Workhorse. Like, the big year for Workhorse. But we'll see, though. We'll see what happens. GameStop. Up 32 cents after hours. Still very bullish investors in the stock. So, yeah. Anyways, this is it for my video. I hope this is at least 8 minutes. 9 minutes! Wow, okay. I only gotta last another minute. I don't know what else to talk about. Canadian Nickel Company is down today. I don't know. This is a company I'm eyeing. It has a very tight share structure. Market cap of 133 million, which isn't too bad. I also think I really think that High Tide is extremely undervalued. But that's just my opinion, right? I don't. At the end of the day, the market makes up the value of the company. Does it have a P/E ratio yet? P/E ratio. P/E ratio not available. Interesting. Even though they were profitable. EPS negative 13 cents. But they were profitable last earnings report. We'll see what they should have an earnings report coming up here in September. Somewhere in September, this company should have earnings report. I'm looking forward to it. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Subscribe for future updates and have a great day. Bye.